someone that's close to you, the people that you even
Let me tell you
identify
something
with.
about friends.
Friends.
Will look you dead in your face
eyes.
How many of us have
and say they got your back and will leave you out there high and dry. Money kills and ruins people's friendships. Money.
And that's the problem with money. It's like where we are in a society as black people, we are the poor. And I feel like we are in that position and they don't even see that. What we knew. We had more knowledge than they even thought that we had.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we couldn't speak English doesn't mean that we weren't talking in our whole language and everything. We were smarter than we couldn't fit their narrative of the smart white man.
had the pocket for it. Look how many things we invented.
We had the pocket for it. That's why they went in and seized it. But we were
I don't
want
to.
That's the issue. That's the issue. It's the separation. We were already right. We were already separated. So when they come into this land and this tribe right here is like, don't get us, get them. I know Sarah and Barton.
They got 2 more cows than we do.
Them, right.
Yeah, jealousy.
Go get them.
That cow just had a baby.
And what we didn't realize is why they're taking them, they're taking us too.
Mm-hmm. And that's why one thing I like about me and my husband and our t-shirt business. Y'all see all our shirts we wore.
Right.
When it comes to our t-shirt business, you can ask anybody. We know everybody can eat. Anybody can call us and ask us, how do you do this? And we're going to show you, because we're not going to hinder you from the knowledge that we learned. Did nobody teach my husband? My husband taught me because I didn't even know how to research and do it. But what he learned, he passed it on to me. And us, we pass it on to everybody else because we're not jealous. We know we all can grow. And that's what's wrong with, in the families, just everywhere. You think if you tell somebody something, they're going to have more dollars than you. And not realizing that it's all about the love.
I've heard the song where she was like, she said, I'm getting money, so I ain't finna help this. Oh, my generation going down here, I don't care. And she was basically saying she's going to go get her own bag, and she's not finna teach nobody else because she's got to go get her own. And that's not the way to be. No. And I know it's just a song, but that's how it is. It's the truth. It's how people are doing.
Look. Sometimes if you like with this YouTube channel, some people can support it, some people won't support it, but some people will be in the back to just be waiting on your failure. But the thing about it is, if you tell a person and you write it out, you tell them this is what I'm doing, these are the steps I'm doing, and they not doing, and they still right here, and you keep on escalating. Eventually, you're gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to just go worry about me. And let them fit in where they fit in.
But you said you wrote it down and gave it to them. It ain't like you did not give it to them. So you gave it to them. It's left up to them to take what they go do with it. So you didn't hide.
Nobody wants to see nobody elevate, really, in this climate of, nobody really wants to, because you have, the media spins it to where it's like you have to make it, you have to be better than the other person. It's more of competition than actual talent. They don't even like the person that they're following.
They're just doing it to be nosy.
They're just doing it to be nosy or to wait on their downfall. Once you start elevating, people will start, people will start leaving you, or people will start, right. And it's like, they don't want to see you elevate.
Y'all saying we're talking about the stabbing of our own race. Is what we talking about right now. So, going towards the ending of this movie.
I had one more part I was going to talk about, but go on.
Well, go ahead.
I just want to talk about how do y'all feel about her uncle and the mother situation.
But it was an accident. She fell down the steps. And we all know how sometimes a little touch or push go here, and it's not intentionally, but it's all based off of reaction, and you can push somebody and they can turn around and break their ankle, but it was just like you didn't break it, they broke their own, but it was on the accident off a little push.
And it's nice that she was like, well, I didn't want to, see him go through that, because she knew that he was innocent. The money situation and the power and the fame and the greed. He said in the movie that that when she said I'm an excellent lawyer, he was like, why do black people have to be excellent? And it's the truth. Why do we have to be so set apart from white people?
Feel like that we don't have the schooling.
They don't offer it.
And they do.
They don't push us.
Listen.
They don't fund us. They don't push us. They don't want to support us.
It's so hard to talk
some
about
people
this. It's so hard to talk about.
Yeah,
this.
because
it's a
it's
big
like
movie.
it's
There's
because
a lot
like
in that movie. I can think of so many
things.
It's so hard to talk
it's
about
a
this
lot.
movie.
My favorite part was the guy that got hit by the car.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but it was so. I mean,
My daddy want to talk to you.
he said, "Man, this ain't enough change to get nothing."
I got your food. I got your food. You can't even talk to my daddy. You can't take him to the hospital. Oh yeah. That's what But the ending.
I mean, that was still helpful through it all. I mean, through everything that they were going through. That's how you know they was good people, because he didn't have to drop him off at the hospital taking that chance on getting called. I mean, that was genuinely good people that was put in a messed up situation.
Make it seem they criminalize us with
Before
that
we
stuff.
guilty before even
before
given
even
the case. Yeah.
right. And throughout the movie, you see that when you're not actually corrupt, but your decisions are so limited that it makes you become corrupt. And that's the reason why when they cut their hairs, I saw that they were looking at a new person, or they were coming into a new person, or coming into a new, feeling.
Oh yeah, if you hadn't noticed, I cut my hair. I'm looking kind of fresh right now.
So what do you think about someone getting shot carrying a dead body?
Private airport station.
Somebody was trigger happy.
And
Very trigger happy.
I believe it's more frightening because anytime I feel like a person,
They've always been afraid of us.
they've always been afraid of.
So do you think that that's why when the cops pull us over, the control is the way it is with the gun, because they so afraid of our potential and all of that?
Prime example. Scoot over a little bit. He's 19, but he looks a little bit older. He's like 6'3", and he looks probably intimidating to a normal police officer, 5'9". But if you pull this guy over and he's a gentle giant. But you pull this, you're gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna get him before he gets me.
So you already going to defense mode just because of his appearance?
And that's how they, but that's how they train. I mean, they
They did that with Born of a Nation when they made that movie. They criminalized the black people and made them look like they were finna go and steal their wives, and that movie.
We have a face of we have a face of they feel like that he's about to rob something, or he's about to steal something, or he looks like he has dreads. So stereotype of people with dreads, they consider them as thugs.
So should he not have his dreads just because we're stereotyped?
I mean, it's a stereotype because look.
And he's like I said, he's the gentlest giant. I know he don't smoke, he don't drink, can read you the Bible from front to back and all that stuff. So just because he can't have his dreads just because of how the cops feel intimidated. I
don't make the rules.
I mean, like, they shot that lady when they were holding hands. She had on a short dress and some knee boots when they knew they didn't have no weapon.
After she quoted, what she say? She'll ride or die for you.
And he said that he'll take care of her bruises.
Yep.
That's good.
And then she said, "Can I be your leg?" And then they shot her.
Yeah, she said something. Yeah, she said something, and then they shot her.
That made me so.
But that goes with when, listen, it's already a touchy situation. Everybody answering. Everybody, saying what they put out there in the media, the word out there, the news and stuff. They already, we're gonna get them. They gonna shoot us before we get them. So they already know. And the thing about it was a woman cop that shot Queen.
Shot Angela. Yep.
That what messed me up. Out of everything, the jumpiest person there was a woman.
I mean, and then they shot him 50 times holding the body.
Whoever had a gun out there shot him.
Yeah.
But he was at a point to where he said he's not stopping because they didn't violate and did everything wrong. This is her second time getting shot. The second time killed her. First time grazed her. Second time, he like, man, what else have I got to lose now? I done fell in love with the woman now.
6 days.
I don't want y'all to think that I'm siding with the police. I'm by far. I'm for whatever is right, and whatever went on in this movie that wasn't right, and I'm riding with Queen and Slim, no matter what.
Period. But my thing is also about
And no, I'm not racist.
Right. And just because we talk about the white people that are racist doesn't mean that we go around saying every white man is racist or every white woman is racist. Right. They also think that we always think that.
Or they think that we always criminal, so it's both ways.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, you can actually take away from both. Like, so this little boy that had a weapon, they just totally ignore the weapon. But then when it comes down to the end, they have no weapon and they're still shooting.
They had a black officer talking to a black kid who was stressed out, who was mad about the whole situation, and yet he felt some type of confidence because he actually met those people, took a picture with them, and he was basically saying, "I'm a ride or die for y'all."
Because he already said he wanted to be immortal.
Yeah, he wanted to be remembered. He placed himself in a grown man situation, so it's like.
And then he didn't have the support of his daddy, so he was glad to meet Slim and Queen and Slim because his daddy wasn't supporting that at all because he made it very clear that he didn't support the situation.
And what we doing on this channel, we got to be mindful of what we say, mindful of what we do, and how we conduct ourselves because you never know. We got peoples out here watching.
Mm-hmm.
And we might be a role model for them.
Yeah, so he was going strong with it because he didn't have the support that he thought that he needed from his father.
But then,
if his father would have told him, it'd be like, okay. Well, the situation was...
The Ernest, when they got that gun, he was going to shoot them some more.
Right.
I was just wondering why he didn't have no vest anyway.
But then they found out that he didn't
even He shot
2 years prior.
Right. And
so like I said, that's karma.
Yeah. Okay, about the role models thing, how do you, because, you know, there's so many role models in history and there's so many role models. But how do you stop someone from choosing you as a role model if you don't even see yourself as a role model?
Sometimes it happens.
It's hard. It's hard. Yeah, it was like, you
just
know.
Like the
they
married
wanted
couple.
To be like the innocence, the innocence of the car, sitting on the car.
The married couple was like, did you put that kid up to shoot?
Right.
That police officer. They're like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Would have never done that. Why would you even risk the child's life?
So like what about the deer that was in the
the deer? Oh man!
When the black man said, "Oh, it was just the deer."
See, that's another
it's
form.
So many
that's another
it
form of demasculating somebody's like you challenging my manhood.
And we in the same position. We both are both cops.
We the
same level.
Yeah, we right here, and you challenging my manhood, and so it ain't up but an animal. Okay, let me go search. Well, you go find out what the animal is. You know what I'm saying? So when he found out it wasn't no animals, what sometimes you do when an animal or a cat gets stuck in the fence, you free him and let him go.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's my whole thing when it comes to it. They still will never respect us. We can still be in the same position. And it'll be just like it was with those two cops. The same. Y'all making the same money.
So if y'all want to see something like this again within another review, so we also on the social media page, what you say you want them to do on the social media page when we're gonna do the poll?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing a live stream. So whenever y'all want us to live stream, we'll do a poll on social media. So you can pick the time. So everybody won't be out getting their hair done, out trying to get the kids this way, trying to do this. Y'all have a set time for when we can live stream and talk to our viewers.
My thing is, as a couple, baby, would we have known when he said go in my room under the bed? Would you have realized that he meant that it was placed to hide up under there?
I wouldn't have.
That was really smart. Yeah, would you have realized that?
It was
unless he didn't already told
he had time. They had just got there. He said go to my. He told him which bedroom to go to. That certain bed to hide up under. But I guess in their mind, he said it's always somewhere to hide. They're not gonna find you. I guess
I can't hide up. My big self can't hide up on no little bitty bed like that was. I'm gonna have to hide up on somebody's table. And they're gonna have to put a table with some doors and stuff. I can't hide up on that. And then I'm claustrophobic. My show, if I can't fit in the rad up in what was we at?
Disney.
If I can't fit up on no bed.
And always remember to tuck and roll. Don't just jump.
Oh God! No, I wouldn't have did that at all. Like that part right there. I would have
just been like, come find me because I'm not jumping. I'm scared of heights. So.
Man, me too. That would have been a rap for me.
You know who's gonna be left behind. Love you.
We love you.
Peace.